He had such a good vibe about this podcast, yet there's another 8 minutes 30 of him complaining. What could have gone wrong? With Erudite, this would just be this is just hitting a brick wall. This is just like, this would kill the whole thing. Now this is what I'm really interested in this part. But she put the wrong time in Destiny's calendar, so he didn't show up on time to the podcast. Well, that sounds like a rookie error. Dan getting defensive, Dan feeling attacked because he didn't respond to his phone. Let's see. Okay, there's this fella called Ranton, okay? Who is Ranton? I don't know what he does or who he is. Ranton, streamer. Real Ranton, streams just chatting. What's on his YouTube channel? Ranton Official, 1.29 million subscribers. Fixing God of War Ragnarok, the only Black Myth Wukong review you need. Testing my Shaolin Kung Fu after leaving the temple. Does Shaolin Kung Fu really work for fighting? So he's like, he is a Shaolin monk and a games reviewer, it appears, is the idea here. And he has done a 15-minute segment here. Ranton records his Miami podcast experience. Apparently he talks about bridges, the bridges production, the bridges production process, and how Erudite is effing it all up. So let's take a look, okay?
I'm just going to be fully transparent here, okay? I'm just going to say what's inside my heart. I wanted a podcast of a dude who's quite controversial. But and I enjoyed it. By the way, I'm uploading the full VOD of the podcast because the podcast that we were streaming for 3.5 hours, this podcast, and they uploaded it. And they uploaded a 1.5 hour version, and I feel like all the good parts they cut out. The funniest moments, they all cut it out. They all removed it.
Dude. No! No! I don't think it's August editing it anymore, is it? It's someone else now, I think. A 1.5 hour version of it. I don't even see a 1.5 hour version of it on the Bridges channel. I see 30 minutes of it. 40 minutes of it. 2 different videos. Huh. It's on their Patreon? There is one on Patreon. Yeah, how long is that, I wonder? Do you get the full thing, or do you just get the 1.5 hour version? The anything else was 3 hours long. Wait, so... Oh, okay. Right, was he on both? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, right, okay. So he's saying, okay, all the best parts of the anything else got edited out. Right, okay.
So I was like, bro, I need to upload the whole thing. So anyways, I will do that this month or this week. No hate, but that was the most unprofessional I've ever seen. No hate, bro. And listen, peace and love, but that...
Peace and love, peace and love.
People don't even know what went on behind the scenes. That was the most...
Well, tell us. I want to hear.
Most unprofessional of all time. Yo, so first of all, the only contact I had of these of them was the lady that I was talking to, like that sort of I organized.
That would be Kyla, not so erudite, the booker, because that's all she is now.
That invited me, and one of the podcast, one of the co-hosts called Dan. I was talking in Twitter DMs. That's the only contact I had. It's fine. I arrived there, and I arrived admittedly a bit too early. Yeah, it happens. I arrived 3 hours early. That happens. No, kidding. Not 3 hours early, but I arrived half an hour early. It happens. But if I have a podcast, just speaking for myself, yeah, if I have a podcast, I'm gonna make sure that my guest, that whoever I'm inviting, if they're not a personal friend, or I mean, if they're a personal friend, they can sort of accept more. They're willing to take more. But if they're not a friend, if they're a stranger, I'm going to try to make them as comfortable as possible and try not to inconvenience them. They might have other plans or just, I don't want to inconvenience them. When they come to when we say a time.
How late were they? How late were they?
To the podcast, and that's when we film. So I'm going to go there a few hours earlier and set everything up.
Too busy for that.
I go to the address that was provided to me, yeah? And I sit outside. I'm like, okay, where do I go? Where do I go? I send a message. I'm here. No response. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I wonder who the message was to. Who do we think? Was that a NotSoErudite message or a Dan message you got left undelivered? Wasn't responded to. What are we feeling there?
That's cool. That's cool. They're just busy. It's fine. They'll pick me up any moment now. Any minute now. And then nothing happens. Nothing happens. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at people and people are looking at me. I'm like, okay.
No, so you spoke to Dan too.
I send another message like, help me. Hello? Somebody help me. And nobody responds. Then I send a message to the lady who helped organize this.
Okay, so he was getting ghosted by Dan, first of all. So anyone that guessed Kyler was wrong. Anyone guessing it was NotSoErudite screwing that up, you were wrong. Check your sexism, okay? Stop being so sexist. That's the only reason you dislike NotSoErudite in the first place. Okay? Check your sexism. It was actually Dan who was ignoring the messages.
I'm like, it's smoking. Hello? I'm under the water. Please help me.
Wait, AO, what the fuck?
Like you were 30 minutes early. I could be an hour early. Listen, if I had a podcast and I invite a guest for a certain time, and even if they come way too early, then that's how it is. I'm gonna make fucking sure that that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, nobody even responds to me. Nobody responds to me. I'm not kidding you guys. For a moment there, I thought.
Okay, so no reply from Erudite either.
I just
got trolled. You got trolled.
I just got fucked.
There was no podcast.
And guys, it's double shit because they offered to pay for my hotel and my flight. And because, say it with me, guys, the word starts with a P. And then an O. Yeah? Not the one that you think. And because I'm a polite king, I said, no, I pay for myself.
What a mark.
Yeah?
What a mark.
I said, I pay for myself, and I did. Paid for the flight, paid for the hotel, paid for everything. Yeah? I said, why? Dumbass?
Absolutely. What a mark. What a mark. Take that fucking money. Take their money. This thread is designated as a podcast critique, independent, demilitarized zone. Be hinged, be safe. From forethought there. Okay.
Mistakes are made! Okay.
You're allowed to criticize the podcast in this thread, guys, okay?
So I'm just there and like, wait, so I paid for the flight, I paid for the hotel, and now I'm sitting here, nobody's responding.
Wait, sorry, what is this I'm saying? They've redesigned DGG again. They just did a redesign on it, no? Like a month ago. And now they've redesigned it again. Oh my god.
Is me?
Yeah, the redesign, I've just pulled up the redesign. It is definitely an improvement on the last one he had, for sure. Absolutely. The last one was horrible. This one is much better, much nicer. Way nicer.
And then I waited, guys. And then I waited. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm early. Maybe in America, yeah. I like America, yeah. Cool beans.
Did Wolfgang help with the last one, or am I imagining that? I didn't think that was the case, but if that is the case, that's very funny and makes a lot of sense.
Excuse me. Speak English. And then I waited, guys. And then I waited. So I was like,
wait, really? Wolfgang really helped with the last design? Oh man, the last one was so bad.
Okay, it's fine. I'm early. Maybe in America, yeah. I like America, yeah. Cool beans. But maybe in America, this is considered like rude or maybe like a slur. So I was like, okay, they're gonna respond to me once the time.
So what was this?
Speak English. And then, excuse me? Mistakes are made! Said I paid for myself, and I did. Paid for the flight, paid for the hotel, paid for everything. Yeah? I said, why? Dumbass? Mistakes are made! Okay, so I'm just there and like, wait, so I paid for the flight, I paid for the hotel, and now I'm sitting here, nobody's responding. Excuse me? Speak English? And then I waited, guys. And then I waited. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm early. Maybe in America, yeah. I like America, yeah. Cool beans. But maybe in America, this is considered like rude or
like being early
maybe
is
like
rude. Oh, okay.
A slur. So I was like, okay, they're gonna respond to me once the time comes when I'm supposed to be there, right? I thought that's the time the podcast starts, but it's fine. They said, and that time arrives, it passes, and I'm like, okay, now the time passes when they told me to be there, and nobody responded to me, guys. Nobody. And then
now they're late.
I think 10 or 15 minutes later, I get a message, like, oh, I don't want to read it. Something like, oh, we're still setting up. He's gonna come down to get you. I'm like,
right, no,
thank God. And then,
wait, yeah, isn't the studio in the same building as Destiny's apartment? Like they must be in there, no? Like they're not she hasn't checked the phone or anything. He can't just come in. They haven't. Dude, it's so. Oh my God, whatever.
And then I was like, okay, good. The day saved. Podcast happening. We're good. I didn't get catfished. It's all okay. The podcast, guys, was planned for 6:30. At this point, I think I go to the room, to their apartment or to their studio. It was like 6:50 or 6:45. I go into the studio, guys. The equipment, super professional. Crazy ass cameras I could not afford in a million years. Crazy lights, crazy. Nice. And we're already, talking. There's a good dynamic. I feel it's gonna be a good podcast. I sit down on my.
And why is there another 8 minutes and 30 on this video then? He had such a good vibe about this podcast. Yet there's another 8 minutes 30 of him complaining. What could have gone wrong?
My spot, and I think, let's go. One and a half hours, guys. They were still setting up. 1.5 more hours.
No.
Like a fucking retard.
No.
Okay, listen. Ich habe keine Starallüren, okay? Is it really just me? Or is that just not how you run a podcast? Okay?
Not typically. Not generally.
I'm sorry. Das ist frech. No wonder you went on the offensive. You have to understand. So those of you who have seen the podcast, the vibe is kind of crazy and everyone is super annoyed. Just so you know the build up to this.
The vibe is crazy. Let's see the crazy vibe on these podcast episodes. So which one do we think?
In the military, somebody might come out of school and they say, I don't know what
don't always send their kids to the Shaolin Temple, but there are so many Kung Fu schools. In that city that the Shaolin Temple is, Dongfeng, there are so many Kung Fu schools. There's one Kung Fu school, it's the biggest in the world, with around 50,000 students. So a lot of...
Can I ask, when they... well, two things. One, just in what you said when you mentioned that it's a poor place.
She's got a real scared look on her face. What is with that?
My understanding is when you're in, I'll say broadly, like the West, we've got like rural areas and urban areas, right? We've got cities and kind of like country areas.
He's probably talking about anything else. No, I wouldn't imagine so. This one must have been filmed first. Anything else filmed later in the night?
In China, there's a massive discrepancy between like your big cities and your rural areas where people are still living like like quite significantly different lifestyles than what you expect like a small city in general, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, just for comment for the audience. And then the second question, when you say they send their kids to Kung Fu school, does this include like normal
includes everything? Yes,
reading?
This even includes like some reading comprehension.
The start of anything else is crazy. They start calling each other pedos. I went on the worst podcast of all time with Destiny. What?
People are saying there's no audio.
Huh?
Hell, bro. Get
Why is Dan in a fucking Intel outfit?
And the camera's not switching when I speak.
Wait, I can't tell if he's trolling or not. Wait, speak.
Yo, is it switching?
Or is my mic off? No, my mic can't be off.
The camera's not switching as well. But
No,
maybe,
the camera should be switching.
maybe just all the mics are off. Yeah.
Did you not press the button to turn things back on, Steve?
Wait, talk again.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Intel ambassador.
What the
Yes! Okay, cool.
You're blocking me, bro.
That's what everyone's seeing.
Don't.
Right there.
Don't,
That's everything.
don't lean
Everyone
forward.
is seeing that.
Don't lean forward.
I have no idea, actually, to be honest. I truly just have no fucking idea at all. I have no clue.
Did you see audio coming into the computer?
Not as loud as it should be, I don't think. Oh wait, speak again?
Hello? Testing?
Man, yeah, wow, shit is just... How could shit be so f***ed? Truly is a question for the ages.
Dude.
Wait, speak again?
Hello?
Can they actually not hear, or are they f***ing with us?
I'll pull up the stream. Oh, God. There's no audio at all. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's even audio from the
Well, we
computer.
haven't been speaking. Don't play my f***ing stuff. I will I will unplug that. Stop playing that, bro.
I'm just waiting.
Stop. Play another video. Play another video, bro. I'm not kidding.
Dude.
Okay, look.
Play another video.
Wait,
That works.
Murder you, bro.
This is going great.
no, wait,
What?
it was playing. Oh my god, I'm getting trolled by chat.
What? I don't think you are getting trolled. Hold on.
Give a thumbs up to everybody. Thumbs them up.
My microphone's not on.
Okay, there you go.
Are things working now?
Man, I hope so.
Hello?
Play
Test?
videos.
Why?
Don't. I can't watch my shit.
It's working now? Oh my God, I hear myself.
I want to myself.
That means
Live.
it's working.
On stream.
Okay. Okay, don't say that. Can we go? I mean, it's not switching now. You're gonna have to do it manual. You f***ed everything up.
Wasted time because you wanted to do a bunch of
Oh, I'm
retarded
sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry. I caused everything to stop working.
Oh my god.
Good. Just keep it on me. This
It will
just
be on
me
you.
the whole show. That's fine. Just keep it on me. I want it to be here. Good. Good. Can I introduce our f***ing racist guest?
Introduce
please?
him.
Dude.
Change the camera angle.
You're talking still.
Hi. This guy.
What's your name? Dan didn't want to introduce you because he stopped
No,
talking.
I'll
What's your
introduce him.
name?
I already introduced him
What's your
once.
name?
I already introduced him once, okay? And nobody fucking heard, okay? Because you fucked it up. Tell you what, me putting monitors up here had nothing to do with switching with the auto switcher. You fucked it up, okay? To start over.
This is the worst.
To begin, let's start from the beginning.
Oh my
Hi.
god.
Welcome to Anything Else.
Dan is the
Episode
worst.
27, 28, not sure. Anyways, today, I apologize in advance because we have by far the most
Just keep the
racist,
camera on us. Fuck
extreme
him.
guest,
Fuck him. No, on
an
us. Yeah.
extremist,
All right, so
if you will.
what's up, everyone?
This
I
guy-
walked into the studio. Dan did a hit.
Oh no. Dude. At least this happened on Anything Else. Okay, that's all I'll say. At least this happened on Anything Else. Because Dan and Destiny have enough of a dynamic and enough chemistry to sort of play this off. Like, this is just fun. This is funny to watch. This is amusing me. This is very funny. With Erudite, this would just be this is just hitting a brick wall. This is just like, this would kill the whole thing.
Hitler salute and said he
We
loves
all know
Goebbels.
that's not true.
Destiny saw it too. Destiny and
I
I,
did see
we
it.
shook hands.
It must be that the Anything Else is filmed the night before, because they're in different clothes here. Anything Else must be filmed the evening before, and then they stay at the hotel, I guess, and then the next day they film the bridges. I would guess, because they're in different outfits. People are saying, the Reddit comments say that it happened again on the main Bridges show the next day. Oh, okay.
And we had a fun conversation. I walked into this studio space and then Dan did what he did. And it's disgusting, frankly. I'm disgusted.
If anyone's got Dan's response from today's Anything Else, send it to me, put it in my Discord. I'll check it out.
It's crazy.
Okay. First off,
don't.
We've done a lot of episodes, and I've never done a Hitler salute. I'll say that on this episode, there's been so many Hitler salutes, and especially, isn't it illegal in Germany? That's why I'm so confused.
Go and find out. Go and find out.
No, you're
That's
there.
not true.
I mean,
Wait.
Find out.
You know
bro.
what?
Oh wait, Dan didn't do a Hitler salute. Destiny did the salute, didn't he? Destiny's the one who threw up a Roman. Do I have that clip? Destiny's little Roman. I don't think I do. Oh no, I do.
Heil? Okay. Are you doing the
Mr.
Heil?
Satelli, I am.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Get back.
Heil?
Okay.
Are you doing the?
Okay.
I get it, Steve. I know what's happening.
Don't switch to him. Don't switch to him.
What happened is that he's been pent up in Germany for so long, wanting to do the Hitler salutes. He finally came here and he got off of the fucking plane and he was like,
This is really
like that right away.
Do that again.
No,
Do it again.
I can't even do the full thing. So
Making fun of the disabled already.
Show us.
No,
Yeah, do it.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Fucking retard, bro.
Okay. So you're just manually switching now. That's it. Why don't
You literally just you heard him tell me to do this,
I
right?
understand.
You guys
Just leave it on the wide view and fuck off.
It's on wide.
Okay, then put the fucking pen down. Just forget it. Okay.
Dude. Oh my god.
No,
I can switch. Let me switch.
no, I got it. I am switching. I am the switcher. I'm the one who switches.
I trust
Okay.
you. I trust you. I hate your
I'm doing my breathing right now. It's really hard.
Send it all.
Tell the audience how hard it is.
Time
to breathe.
stamp
how to breathe, bro.
Tell the
No one
audience.
knows how to breathe except me.
No one knows how to
It's
breathe.
Shaolin wisdom.
How many years do some monks spend to learn how to breathe?
Their whole life.
Their whole life.
They are suffocating their whole life.
They sound fucking retarded.
And then they die in 90 years.
Imagine spending your entire life learning
Wait,
how
switch
to breathe.
back. Never switch to him.
Don't look at the camera.
Yeah, don't
There's
look at
another reason why you don't use monitors, because the guest just stares at the camera.
Yeah,
all the
why
time.
not?
No.
Why not? That's
I
good.
Look at him.
eye
No,
contact.
look at
This
him.
guy's
You're
Thank
looking
you for the 199, Max. Thank you for the 199. No Romans chat, but thank you.
at him.
No,
He
this
is.
is
This is the worst.
I told you this guy is
You
like
guys are really running a tight
Dante's
operation
would not
here, really.
handle this. I can barely handle it. I'm in my like 10th
Oh,
strength.
fuck. Has this been like this with every guest?
No,
They come in here and it's like fucking...
You're very
First of all, I thought I
special.
got catfished, man. I arrived here. I was waiting outside. I was sending messages. No one replies. I almost fucking got raped. No homo.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing, man. I'm trying to keep the show alive. Look at you. By the way, I always thought that Destiny's mean to you, but now getting to know you, you are the instigator.
True.
You are the instigator. Destiny and I were having fun. You know, we're talking, bonding,
Okay.
going deep.
Yes.
Huh?
That's
And
what,
then I walked into the space. This guy, first thing he does, you want to do it again?
the Hitler salute.
Yeah, you see, he admitted it. He admitted it.
That's how I greet all of the people that come to the studio right away, and then I pronounce Goebbels' name correctly. Right? He got very upset at the way I said it. Apparently, it's not Goebbels. Who would have known? Not me. I didn't. I thought that's.
You
how
told
did
me
it.
not to look at the monitors. You do the same thing.
No, I look at that
Dumb
one.
motherfucker. Yeah, me
that
too.
One.
This
No,
one.
Don't look there.
Why are you
Don't
looking
look
at this
there.
one? Why are you
Don't
looking
look
at
there? They're never gonna see.
I
there.
never looked at this one.
Look at this one.
I am.
Good. You're allowed to look there.
This guy is this guy.
I'm telling you what you can look at, what you can't look
Why am
at.
I here?
Okay.
Big mistake.
Well, it's your career.
True.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm kicking on another day. I'll be here in 2 days.
God,
I mean,
what
you're,
is going
This is
on?
you're the one who
sat
I
down.
mean,
He's still
did you do any
going
research
shit.
when you accepted the invite?
This podcast would be better if it's just Destiny and me. No cap. No hate. No hate.
Just the two of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you talk about?
Life,
Okay.
love,
Buddhism.
hell yeah.
Okay. What is it about cows that Buddhists love?
You
so
wouldn't
much?
get. You wouldn't get it.
That's why I'm asking.
It's Hindus, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Imagine being Dan. Holy
You
fuck.
talk about.
Life,
Okay.
love,
Buddhism.
hell yeah.
Okay. What is it about cows that Buddhists love?
You
so
wouldn't
much?
get. You wouldn't get it.
That's why I'm asking.
It's Hindus, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh shit. What do Buddhists like? Bamboo? No, that's pandas.
Wait. You imitated. Okay. You imitated the. What did you do?
He tried to adjust
Shit
the
is
audio.
fucked. I added gain to the mic, so I don't know if it's clipping or not. I don't care anymore.
I come here and this is gonna be the worst episode.
It is.
Eh,
I've accepted it.
It's okay.
You need to retroactively.
The problem is, I'm going to tell you this right now. What you
Oh
like
god,
to
he's
do-
gonna trigger the fuck out of me.
What you like to do is you
triggering
want
the
to
fuck
fuck
out of me.
around.
He's triggering the fuck out of me.
He wants to fuck around until 5.
Dude, this, okay, no, I'm feeling this. Holy fuck. When there's tech issues and you've decided you're just moving on, just shut up about it. Holy shit. This is like in chat when you guys start giving fucking advice about my internet. No.
That's it.
It's okay.
You need to retroactively.
The problem is, I'm going to tell you this right now. Well,
oh god, he's gonna trigger the fuck out of me.
What you like?
Destiny is having a meltdown, but I totally get why. If Dan's gonna keep talking about the fucking audio issues, I totally get it.
To do is you want to fuck around.
He's triggering the fuck out of me.
He wants to fuck around until 5 p.m. and come down and be like, okay,
yeah, just so you're aware. Just so you're aware of what happened. Okay.
Yes.
I reset all the. We did a whole bunch of work on this like 2 months ago or whatever, and we haven't readjusted it for 3 people yet, right? So today I was like, I need to readjust it for 3 people. So come here like 45 minutes early. He gets here early. I bought other stuff, but I wasn't ready to set any of that up. That's like for next time. But he sees it, he's like, I want to set up all these fucking So I'm like, okay, well, you know, and you were here, right? You heard me say like, hey, you know, we can't do anything with the auto switcher until this is set up, right? And Dan was like, oh no, it's fine, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, well, it's like 7:30, and Dan's like, no, it's cool. I
really, it's so funny as well. It's just like so crazy how everything about anything else is so much better than Bridges. Because I like the set. I love how the set looks in anything else when it's night and they've got like the warm lighting and it's like got a nice vibe to it. But you look at Bridges and it's just like this cold, sterile, like horrible vibe to it. Like you're in a fucking conference room at an office. It's so different. It's so crazy.
So now we've got all this shit set up, which we didn't need. Okay,
vibes,
so we had to fuck with all the cameras. The angles are still fucked, and then right as soon as I go to mess with the audio, Dan's like, Steven, we're 45 minutes late. Where the fuck are we starting? And I'm like, it's gonna be fucked. And he's like, just go without the audio switch. Like, okay, it's gonna be fucked, and now we're fucked.
Just so everybody knows. Just so everybody knows. Really,
oh my god.
If anyone ever gets mad at Destiny for getting frustrated at Dan, he's the instigator. He's bad.
He is. He did instigate me.
I am a bad boy. I'll admit it.
He's the worst.
I don't know about the worst. I'm definitely up there, though, for sure.
Up there with Hitler and Goebbels, as you say.
I didn't say I was up there with Hitler and Goebbels.
I said it, but you said Goebbels.
Goebbels. Like gerbils. Do you pronounce it GIF or Jeff?
Why can't we just do the podcast?
Well, you live in Germany. That would be
no, well, just you and me. He needs to sleep at 11 p.m., he said.
Well, 11:30.
He does. Don't worry. So we just have to wait about an hour. He'll drink himself out. He falls asleep in the corner.
He's about to pass out anyway.
Yeah.
No, obviously the first Bridges set was fucking horrendous.
And then we're gonna have real talks. So much more fun. Do you want to know what the worst processor is?
Processor like PC processor?
Yeah, Intel.
No, that's not true.
It's actual dog shit.
That is not true, and I can say that.
I heard about this many times.
As an Intel ambassador, okay, I would like to say that Intel are the best processors, okay?
My Intel processor goes to like 100 degrees.
And the AMD degrees. That's right. You know what? An AMD processor can only go to 89 degrees. That's right. It's inferior in every way. Intel, we're going straight to the boiling point. That's right.
Yeah, he's boiling just like his processors.
True. He is.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
See, remember what I said about the most racist guest?
I look so good in this camera. Why does it won't? Okay, sorry. I don't mean to.
There you go. No.
Yeah.
You laugh, but this will be recorded, and then all of your boiling.
People follow you. What do they know you about?
Now Destiny's the worst. I'm changing my mind.
No, I'm just asking.
Friendship ended with Destiny. Now Dan's my best friend.
I feel like people are really going to be interested in what you do.
Yeah, whatever. They can type it in YouTube.
Why are you?
Okay. He doesn't even want to answer questions. That's based. Okay, let's finish this little talk about. I think we get the vibe. We get what he's talking about now.
1.5 hours. Maybe 2. 1.5 to 2.
Let's run that back. Let's hear what he said again.
Is it really just me? Is it really just me? Or is that just not how you run a podcast? Okay? I'm sorry. Das ist frech. No wonder you went on the offensive. Okay, you have to understand. So those of you who have seen the podcast, the vibe is kind of crazy and everyone is super annoyed. Just so you know the build up to this. 1.5 hours. Maybe 2. 1.5 to 2 hours. You being rude. I was there and they were still setting up. Peace and love. That's not how you do that shit. Come on. Peace and love. That's not how you do it. If I invite somebody, again, that I don't know, it's a influencer, somebody, to a podcast, when they arrive, it's going to be blitzeblank, Bruder. They have been setting up podcasts for over 20 episodes now. And they were chatting with you while setting up, or just silence? Oh, of course we're chatting. Don't get me wrong. We got along interpersonally very well. It was a great vibe. But it also felt unfortunate because what I like to do is, if I had a podcast where I invited people, when they arrive, I want to actually start the podcast as quickly as possible. Maybe you can understand. Because
Anything else being unprofessional and acceptable because it's a goofy podcast, Bridges being unprofessional ruins serious image. That's true in some ways, but I don't think it's true with this. I don't think anything else is the unprofessional in the way. There is no way to be unprofessional in a good way when you're starting late. Like, that's just a bad thing to be doing. If you're starting significantly later than you're expecting to, making the guests wait around, you're potentially using up material or you're interacting with them off camera. It's not good. It's fine for it to be unprofessional during the podcast and to be fucking around if maybe things go wrong or shit to get fucking broken or spilled. Shit like that, you know, like fucking about. But still, getting the content rolling and getting the content made, that's like stuff that you can't fuck around with the professionalism on. I feel like that always just hurts the show.
Because you want to catch the getting to know you phase as soon as possible, right? You want to get as much as possible on the camera. I think. You want to have the getting to know you phase on screen a little bit. You know, the first conversations. It is not only professionalism. Like, hey, if I tell somebody podcast is at 7, I would personally expect them to arrive 10 minutes earlier, maybe even more. And then we start at the time I said. If they're too late, by the way, totally fine. If I'm the host and they're too late, it's okay. I'm not going to be rude. I'm a polite Jesus. So, but I want to, like, they come, we say, hey, hi, everything ready, bathroom, water, and then immediately sit down and we start the podcast so that we can get to know each other in front of the camera. So this entire getting to know you phase, 1.5 hours we were already hanging out and chilling and talking. None of this is on camera. And we had so much fun already. So then, and also those two guys, the co-host and the host, I guess, they were yelling at each other, screaming.
Wait, what? Hold on, again, no.
At each other because nothing worked. It was a fucking disaster.
Never mind.
It was a disaster.
Let's get through this.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed looking at it, but it was a disaster and also kind of unfortunate. Also a little bit for the podcast. This sounds dumb as fuck, to be honest. I think ultimately the podcast was still a lot of fun. We went live for 3.5 hours. It was fun, but for those of you who watch it, you can tell, or maybe you can, I don't know. They were both so tired at that point and so annoyed. So it was something. So those of you who watched it, if it feels like I'm a little bit also mean sometimes, it's because we've already had 1.5 hours of back and forth and fun and good times. Because it was fun. We had a good time. So yeah, bro. So not gonna lie, really fucking unprofessional. Nice guys, crazy good equipment, but they have to get that shit in order, man. I'm just thinking, like, for them, if they want to have success, if you have the type of podcast where you invite strangers, guys, you know I'm not one to toot my own horn, yeah? But let me just say this. How, from 0 to 10, how lucky were they that they invited a polite king for that episode? Not once did I make any accusations. I only made them jokingly. Like, you guys sure are running a smooth operation over here. So imagine if they invited, I don't know, somebody who wouldn't take that well. Who would be like, guys, we're now 2 hours after you said when the podcast is. Gotta go. I have other things planned. Yeah, imagine if they invited Bin Laden. Did you tell them that? in sort of a joking way. And I'm telling you guys now in a joking way. Listen, I had nothing else to do.
Whoa. Just because Bin Laden was a terrorist doesn't mean he was like an impatient asshole interpersonally. Excuse me, sorry. I actually believe, did Bin Laden not have a whole compound with a basketball court and shit where he brought in troubled youths from around Afghanistan and stuff? I thought he had like a whole big... I'm pretty sure Bin Laden was probably a great guy interpersonally. A horrible, despicable terrorist. But that's no statement I'm interpersonally.
There for the podcast, I would have stayed there until 4 a.m. I would have gone all night with the podcast. I only stopped the podcast because they said they were hungry. And I was like, fuck it then. They had no more energy. They were hungry. So I was like, fuck it. I would have gone fucking 10 more hours. So I had nothing else to do. So it was fine. And guys, I'm naturally nice. It's crazy. It's crazy how nice. You are very talkative. Yeah. I don't like how you said that. I can read between the lines, bro. So yes, so this was the podcast experience. After, I have to say, they invited me for some Mexican food down the road, and that was nice. That was okay. Yeah, that was cool. And and the next day we filmed another podcast. Guys,
now this is what I'm really interested in this part. No, he was offered a flight, but he paid for it himself.
Next day we filmed another podcast, and that other podcast is way more serious. It has the same main host, but the lady is the co-host. So I thought, okay, at this point it must all be fine, right? They told me what time to be there. Now I know how long it takes to get there. And now everything's set up. It should be fine. Well, surprise, motherfucker. In a way, it's kind of unreal. I arrived there. Yeah. You think this reminds me of remember the emergency room story where I drove to 4 different emergency rooms? This is not quite that bad, but
pretty bad.
So I arrive, yeah.
That sounds pretty bad.
Super nice lady talking, and I'm like, where's the host?
Where's Destiny? You're great and all, Kyler, but where's Destiny? Where's the big man? Where's the boss man?
This super nice lady talking, and I'm like, where's the host? I didn't do this, okay. But what's going on? At this point, the lady and I have already been chatting, I think, for 20 minutes, half an hour. I think she grabbed some, she started eating. This is something, guys. It's something. And then they're like, and I was like, okay.
She's sitting there stuffing her face, you're saying? Okay.
I think she grabbed
Easy on the carrots box.
She started eating. This is something, guys. It's something.
Easy on the carrots box.
And then they're like, and I was like, okay, so let's go. And then she said, oh, I think I put the wrong time in the calendar for him. Let me go upstairs and...
Excuse me? Excuse me? I thought... Now, my impression... I've watched a lot of NotSoErudite content. I watch everything she makes on her main channel. I watch all of her VODs. I watch all of it. I watch every second of it. I can't get enough of Kyler content. I'm insane. I'm unhinged. I'm obsessed. She tells me directly, personally, speaking to me directly, just me and only me through the screen. She tells me that she's the best booker in the world, that she's an amazing booker, that booking's like her natural calling. That when she's doing this booking, all she's thinking is how amazing at booking she is. So good at building rapport, so good at organizing things. She's just like, she's got that manager brain. She's just that kind of gal. But she put the wrong time in Destiny's calendar, so he didn't show up on time to the podcast. Well, that sounds like a rookie error. That sounds like a terrible mistake. Let's see how this goes.
This is some story where I drove to 4 different emergency rooms. Podcast. Guys, the next day we filmed another podcast, and that other podcast is way more serious. It has the same main host, but the lady is the co-host. So I thought, okay, at this point it must all be fine, right? They told me what time to be there. Now I know how long it takes to get there. And now everything's set up. It should be fine. Well, surprise, motherfucker. In a way, it's kind of unreal. I arrived there, yeah. You think this reminds me of remember the emergency room story where I drove to 4 different emergency rooms? This is not quite that bad, but so I arrive, yeah. The lady opens the door, super nice lady talking, and I'm like, where's the host? I didn't do this, okay. But what's going on? At this point, the lady and I have already been chatting, I think, for 20 minutes, half an hour. I think she grabbed some, she started eating. This is something, guys. It's something. And then
no rush.
And then they're like,
no rush. Just sitting there chilling. No rush.
And I was like, okay, so let's go. And then she said, oh, I think I put the wrong time in the calendar for him. Let me go upstairs and...
It is crazy. You're waiting. You're past the start point when you're supposed to be doing this podcast. And she just sits there, chilling, gets some food. So Destiny's late. half an hour late already and she's getting food? Huh?
Okay. Let me go and wake him up. And I'm like,
sorry. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Let me go and wake him up?
and then they're like, and I was like, okay, so let's go. And then she said, oh, I think I put the wrong time in the calendar for him. Let me go upstairs and okay. Let me go and wake him up. And I'm like,
Stevie, it's 2 p.m. Stevie, it's 2 p.m. We've got a podcast to record, Stevie. We've got a podcast to it's 2 p.m. Stevie, time to get out of bed.
You're so bad at small talk. How did you kill it? What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, doggo, you're joking right now, right? I am the small talk fucking king. You know what? In fact, you're right. No. You're right. I'm bad at small talk. Because when I talk to a stranger, it's not small talk. I am able to strike up a deep and meaningful conversation with fucking anyone, and they will love me. I don't do small talk. I do talk. You understand? It's big talk when I do it.
Based.
You guys do small talk.
It's big talk.
I do big talk. Understand? So then they wake the main host up, and I'm like, all right, my flight is at 9. I think now it's like I had to check out of the hotel at 11. Then it was like 1. It was 12 or like 1 p.m. Probably around 12. And then he came down, and I thought, okay, he's come down. We should be good now, right? Another hour, maybe more of setting up.
No.
It was 12 or like 1 p.m. Probably around 12. And then he came down, and I thought, okay, he's come down. We should be good now, right? Another hour, maybe more of setting up. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's crazy.
All right, fuck the J rating.
What a shit show. All right, let's check this
we
bit
have
out.
new stuff from.
So we've got a little response from him tonight, okay, to Ranton.
Ranton, then. I'm sure we're going to get a reaction out of you on this one, right? Copium? Okay, here we go. It's 322 comments from 5 hours ago.
Based.
Okay, you ready?
I'm so ready.
I like that most of this is definitely going to not.
I'm just going to be fully transparent here, okay? I'm just going to say what's inside my heart.
Will the audio be okay for them?
I wanted a podcast.
I don't know. Can you guys hear this, or is it quiet for you too?
But and I
Yeah, and I might speed this bit up. I'm not like crazy interested in the response. I don't think I have much to say, to be honest. Let's just speed through this.
enjoyed it. By the way, I'm uploading the full volume.
And we've already seen this clip already, so I don't want to see how spend age on it.
We were streaming for 3.5 hours this podcast, and they uploaded it. And they uploaded a 1.5 hour version, and I feel like all the good parts they cut out. The funniest moments, they all cut it out. They all removed it. So I was like, bro, I need to upload the whole thing. So anyway, I will do that this month or this week.
People are saying it's quiet. People cut streamable so quiet, but since we're down here, I don't know if it's the streamable that's quiet or the. Wait, is this guy's quiet? Wait, can you control C right now? Wait, is this streamable quiet for you guys? Have you actually watched it on your computer?
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
I've ever seen.
Never ever.
No hate, bro. And listen, peace and love, but people don't even know what went on behind the scenes. That was the most unprofessional shit of all time. Yo, so first of all, the only contact I had of them was the lady that I was talking to, like the sort of.
Is there a way to 2x streamables?
And one of the co-hosts called Dan. I was talking to Twitter DMs. That's the only contact I had. It's fine. I arrived there, and I arrived admittedly.
I don't think so.
A bit too early.
Missing it somewhere.
Yeah, it happens. I arrived 3 hours early. That happens. No, just kidding. Not 3 hours early, but I arrived half an hour early. It happens. But if I have a podcast, just speaking for myself, yeah. If I have a podcast, I'm gonna make sure that my guest, that whoever I'm inviting, if they're not a personal friend, or, I mean, if they're a personal friend, they can sort of accept more. They're willing to take more. They might have other planned podcasts, and that's.
I want to hear what they're saying.
I go to the address.
I feel like we've.
And I sit outside. I'm like, okay, where do I?
He was early, by the way.
Go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
I send a message. I'm here.
We were busy.
No response.
We were busy.
I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. They're just busy. It's fine. They'll pick me up any moment now. Any minute now. And then
hold on.
Nothing happens.
Pause doesn't work. Listen.
People and people are looking at me.
Okay. Here's what I would never do.
Okay.
Okay. Ranton. Fuck. This is not.
Oh my god, Dan's about to get defensive. Oh no, here we go. Okay. Dan getting defensive. Dan feeling attacked because he didn't respond to his phone. Let's see.
This thing is fucking me up not having this. Listen, what I would never do if I had a meeting for anything and I showed up early, I wouldn't be upset that I wasn't let in early. Like, especially if I was like going on a TV show or something. Like, I mean, not that this is a TV show, but like you're going to a meeting or something.
Yeah, but it's not about being let in early. He showed up 30 minutes early and couldn't get a response from you guys. You could have been like, oh, we're not there. Like, you might be like, oh, yeah, we're not going to be there for another 30 minutes yet. We're not going to be ready for another 30 minutes yet. Just you might have to hang around. It'll probably be like, oh, it's fine. As long as you give him a response. As long as you say, oh, yeah, we're here. We know you're there. All good. Everything's fine. No problem. We know you're there. But if he gets there and he can't get a response, I mean, you're sort of leaving him hanging and he's like, yo, guys, is this happening? Are we chill? Are we good? Like, 30 minutes isn't crazy early. You should be able to respond to a text, but whatever. Okay?
You're meeting someone someplace at some time, like, you'll do something if they're not there, like, 5 minutes after. You'll say, like, hey, are we still on time or something? But, like, beforehand? I swear to fuck, don't fuck with me.
I'm not fucking with you. Generally, you would have a green room you would receive people into, even if they show up early. I think generally, especially if it's an apartment building, you probably would just have them.
So we're just ready. Just come whenever you want.
Okay, so Destiny's actually totally owning it. And like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked with Ranton guy. Dan's gonna get defensive. Okay.
Fuck me.
If they show up early, that's fine.
Okay.
Or
so
at the very least, you probably.
Why didn't you go down then?
I never had any direct communication with him. You didn't have a way to DM him or anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I never had communication.
Wait, he just said otherwise. Ranton just said otherwise.
It wasn't through DMs or anything prior to him being on the show, so I didn't have any.
Maybe a little bit at the end. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Me like, okay.
All right. I don't know if we're gonna watch this whole.
I send another message like,
I kind of want to just go through the comments.
hello, somebody help me, and nobody responds.
Hold on. I think I said something much more funnier than that, actually.
Uh-oh.
Ranton. What was this guy's fucking Discord name? R-A. No? Great. I'm never going to be able to find it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I know I said something way funnier than this guy is letting on here. Rowan was after him, right? Did we do Rowan was after him for a show? Yes, Dan. Rowan was after or before.
Thank you, Lucas Synthead, for the $1.99. Hurrah, someone? Hurrah? Thank you.
Which one is it, Steve?
With what? Was Ransom? Wait, what? On after or before? That's all I heard.
You're fucking with me. How could you? How is that all that you could hear? There's nothing else going on.
You're on your laptop. I don't know if you're talking to me.
Is my laptop making a lot of noise?
If I don't have eye contact, I can't tell if you're talking to me or the laptop.
Okay. I don't see where my DMs are right now with this guy.
On Discord?
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking guy's name is or why it's not showing up here. But it was much funnier. He was like, I'm here. Where are you guys? And I said, LOL trolled, came from Japan for nothing or something. Not Japan, Germany for nothing. It was way funnier. And then
Racist ass motherfucker.
waited 2 minutes and then we came down.
Then I sent a message to the lady.
The lady.
Who,
Wait, so then he did DM you?
It's smoking.
Wait. How are you saying you DM'd him, but you had a funny joke?
Oh, no. Destiny's calling on it.
2 minutes and then
Oh,
came down.
no.
Then I sent a message to the lady.
The lady.
Who,
Wait, so then he did DM you?
It's smoking.
Here.
Wait. How are you saying you DM'd him, but you had a funny joke? It's still talking. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I like that because that way you can't confront me. It's better.
Listen, if I had a podcast and I invite a
Rudimute Crab super chatted $3.46. I never had communication with him here. Let me read this funny message I sent him. Choose one ninja.
Thank you for the $5, my grab. Thank you.
a guest for a certain time, and even if they come way too early, then that's how it is.
What about if there's another show going on?
That's just me.
Well, you message them and say, hey, we need 30 minutes or whatever.
Responds to me. Nobody responds to me.
I was in the middle.
I'm not kidding you guys. For a moment.
Okay. We were in the middle of high stakes. Steve had redone a lot of the stuff in here, okay?
To be clear, that's not what happened, but...
Okay. That's partially.
That's absolutely 0% of what happened.
Sure,
but...
sure, just put the blame on me.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to bring it up, I'm just saying it's 0% of what happened, but...
Okay. Who more frequently is messing with...
I'm saying, in this particular instance, that's not at all what happened, but...
Fine. Let's just go through the comments. How about
Waffen, high voltage sign, super chatted $1.99. Haro, I shall in man kiss my bored head.
Thank you, Max. $1.99.
that?
Okay.
There you go. Destiny needs this LMAO. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of impact from you on these right here.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Obviously, this is a fuck up, right? There's no way to. There's not like a positive spin on this. There's a lot of mistakes that happen.
You know what? I give up. Let's just.
Okay, Destiny kind of won with that.
Let's just go. Hold on. I know we all. Let's just. There we go. Let's just read about this.
What do you want me to? What am I supposed to say?
I agree. Fuck it.
Pipe bombs. Wow, that's crazy.
And that was it. Okay, that's the end of the segment. That's the end of their response.
Real Smith super chatted $2. High voltage sign. High voltage sign.
Thank you for the $2, sir. Thank you. I mean, yeah. Dan tried to defend it, and then Destiny's just like, I mean, yeah, we fucked it up. I mean, fair enough. Wow. Well, that's pretty funny. Great to see that Kyla's booking skills aren't all she claims they are. Very interesting. Very curious. Great little update on bridges we had there. The only way Dan was so defensive there, it was obviously fucked. Well, I think he was trying to defend from the excesses of it and then sort of joking with it. But Destiny's just like, okay, retard. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We've got... Wait. Little addendum to the anything else drama, bridges drama here. Okay, this is a J-Stalk clip coming in.
Ooh, ooh.
Vito said he never cancelled.
Ooh,
hopefully not.
Ooh. Ooh,
oh, okay, there.
Hey, Vito, how will you be celebrating on October? Will you down in Miami? Oh, God. Are they promoting that I'm going to be on that show? What show? The fucking Destiny show. You said you were going. I didn't say I was going in October or Oinktober or whatever. Oinktober I have not confirmed a date, so if they're like promoting an episode and saying Vito's going to show up. You told me you were going on. You said I'm going on Oinktober 100%. I said, no, I did not fucking say that shit.
Not on me, though. That's all I know.
How? If it's your job.
Most likely you.
Wait, so was he ever confirmed or?
Listen, I don't handle your calendar. I don't put anything down there. That's you and Erudite. And it said Vito for tonight. And then I was like, so Erudite, can you give me Vito's handle? Oh God, I'm throwing Erudite under the bus. Listen, it must something.
Hardcore, you're throwing Erudite under the bus, yeah.
Not on me though. That's all I know.
How? If it's your job.
Most likely you.
Sure. Okay. Well. Okay.
So wait, Vito was never given a date that he was on.
Listen, it must something.
Hardcore, you're throwing Erudite under the bus, yeah.
Not on me though. That's all I know.
How? If it's your job.
Most likely you.
Sure. Okay. Well. Okay.
It's not, to be clear, it's not me. I'm not involved in any scheduling whatsoever. I just read my calendar.
Same.
Just to be clear.
Dude, I thought Erudite was good at booking. I thought this was her one talent. What? Guys, I thought this was the one thing Erudite was good at. Guys, fuck. It's over.
Just to be clear, guys, it's not Dan's fault and it's not Destiny's fault, but we don't want to throw Erudite under the bus, guys. We don't listen. It's just not our fault. That's all I can say for sure, guys. It's certainly somebody's fault, but it's just not our fault. Okay, it's not our fault.
But I don't know whose fault. I don't know anybody's fault.
I just gave you a message.
Hold on. Should I go send them this clip of Destiny talking about how hard it is to hire good people?
Hold
on.
No.
We'll see.
I realize it doesn't mean just find someone who knows how to do tests. Yes. My God. Yeah.
I think it's probably your fault.
Vito said he was going on your show shortly after the Dick episode. He said that on his show. My notification should be right at the top or what?
Okay, fine. It's Erudite's fault, okay?
I don't even know if it's Kyla's fault. I have no idea.
It's either Kyla's fault or fucking Oinktober's fault. That's it. One or the other. And fuck you, you don't know my name.
No.
You know, no.
One of the times that I covered a shoe on head video, she commented on my Twitter, said that she really appreciated how much I liked her videos and that I inspire her to keep making them, which was so cute. And then I emailed her to come on Bridges, and she never responded.
Oh, totally mogged. Well, that'll go on the end of the video, I'm sure. Well, that is unfortunate. Waiting for the updates on that one, whether it was Vito's fault or Kyla's fault. Very interested. They're very, very interested there.